Welcome back. This practice is great if you have any kind of tailbone or coccyx pain or just like tenderness. It can be a really tough spot because it lingers. The pain doesn't go away quickly. And you can have flare ups maybe if you sat a certain way or moved a certain way. So, this practice is just going to be kind of therapeutic, focusing on the coccyx and tailbone area. So, we will begin in all fours. So, coming with the hands, the wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and the fingers are really spread wide here. Tuck the toes. I feel like this helps to offer space. And keeping the integrity of the belly pulled in as the belly falls towards the mat. And you kind of look forward, soften those shoulder blades down the back body. And as you exhale, round through the spine, really push the mat away here. Good. Finding your rhythm. Inhale. And then breathe out all the air. If you are experiencing any kind of pain, sometimes that tucking motion can be super tender. So I want you to just be mindful. And maybe you don't round as much. So just listen to the body here. Good. We'll do one more. And exhale. Inhale to neutral spine. And then come to just rest here for a second. Take a big belly breath. Beautiful. Let all the air out. Really pull the navel up and in. And then reach that right leg back. And then lower that right hip so that the pelvis is square. Reach that left arm forward. Good. Bring that left hand back to hold on to that right ankle and just pull the heel closer to the glute. Option to lift that right foot up. Again, if you feel any kind of pinching or pain here, please just kind of soften, or maybe you just bring that left hand down and keep that right leg lifted. Good. But one more breath. And exhale, we'll slowly, gently bring the left hand down, bring the right knee in, lift the hips up, coming into downward facing dog. Walk out your dog here, bending one knee, then the other. Find a moment of stillness. Really yearn that tailbone up towards where the back wall meets the ceiling as the heels yearn towards the floor. And then we'll gently step or carry that right foot in between the hands, lower that left knee, bring the hands to the thigh, coming into a low lunge. So just kind of stretching in through that left. Sometimes our coccyx pain can actually be something associated with the hips. Good. See if that breath can really down into that left hip. You're creating space in that area. Beautiful. Your next exhale, slowly come down, framing that right foot, and we'll pick that left knee off the mat, ground that left heel, and then we'll slowly come up into a warrior two. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, come into side angle pose, bringing that right elbow to the right thigh and reach that left arm up and over. Good. Really lengthen that tailbone down. And then we'll gently straighten that right leg, and then the right hand will come to the right shin or the right thigh. Can wherever feels best, but don't put it on the knee, and come into triangle pose. So within this, I want you to really lengthen the tailbone down, pull the lower ribs in, and almost like you were pulling up on the chest, really open up here. Good. Kind of stretching through the hip, strengthening all those little muscles around the tailbone. And breathe. No rush. Good. And one more breath. And exhale, we'll slowly bring that left hand down, frame the right foot, gently lower the left knee, and we'll come into child's pose. So taking the knees together or wide, whatever feels best on your body, and just allow the body to relax. This allows the tailbone to just kind of soften, just surrender into this pose. Sending your breath to the low back, your healing and nourishing breath down into the tailbone. Next inhale, we'll slowly begin to lift up. First coming to downward facing dog. Just gently walk it out here. Good. And we'll slowly lower the knees, coming back into all fours. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. This time left leg reaches up and back. Right arm reaches forward. Option to stay here, bend that left knee, holding on to that left ankle with the right hand. You can pull that left heel in closer to the glute, or reach that left heel up like you're trying to stamp the heel on the ceiling. Again, this side might feel different. Just listen to what you need on this side and allow it to look different if it needs to. Good. One more breath. And then we'll gently release. Right hand down, left knee down. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. We'll gently place the left hand or the left in between the hands. Lower the right knee. Hands on the thigh, low lunge. Again, really see if you can direct the breath down into that right hip flexor. Like you're creating space for things to release. Beautiful. One more breath. And we'll gently release, frame the left foot, lift the back knee, lower that right heel. We'll find our way to warrior two. Left heel in line with back arch. Next exhale, left elbow to left thigh, side angle pose. Again, really lengthen that tailbone down. Chest is open here. And then we'll gently straighten that front leg, coming into your version of triangle. Again, you can kind of self-correct and pull the ribs up and open the chest towards the sky. And breathe. Lengthen that tailbone down. One more breath. And we'll slowly lower that right hand, frame the left foot. We'll bring that left foot back, lower the knees, come to child's pose. Again, releasing all tension through the low back, through the sacrum and the hips. And we'll slowly come up and come to a seated position to end our practice. You're more than welcome to find Shavasana or stay in child's pose. Really root the sit bones down, bring the hands together, thumbs pressing into the sternum, and just take a moment to bow, offering gratitude for this practice, and also gratitude for your body, that it's doing the best it can. And sometimes the pain in the sacral area like that can mean something deeper. And taking this time on your mat is cultivating a sense of honor and listening for what's present. So I honor and I see the light in you. I send you love and light. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that helps a little bit. Please let me know in the comments below how that felt for you. And as always, just please be gentle and listen to your body. Your body knows what's best. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, share on lightly.